Hello and welcome to another Nimble video tutorial. It's the weekend and all I know is this. Nimble version 5 major development has completed, and I'm going to be spending the next 3 months on testing, quality assurance testing, and testing the proprietary build algorithms. The creation of version 5 is proof that the version 4 build algorithms are both solid and reliable. I've built tons of applications, both samples and a few full-scale applications using this design and using this framework, and I'm really pleased with how things are coming together. So today I just want to show you just a somewhat cool feature about Nimble version 5. Because the design is piggybacking off of much of Microsoft Visual Basic and the Microsoft kernel, it does take a little knowledge of Windows to understand some of the settings and some of the properties for the more advanced styling. What Nimble allows you to disable these buttons: minimize, maximize, and the close button under the W styles property. So let's say if I disable the minimize and maximize button, it'll ask you to save the change, and then you'll see the dialog displays without those buttons. More so, if I disable any properties along this caption panel, the entire panel will also collapse. So if I were to disable all of the Windows related styles to caption sys menu, even though we don't use a sys menu, and the borders and framing, you'll get a unique panel that has no border. You'll see the caption is still displayed, so we can just get rid of that caption, and you'll see you have a very nice, crisp, tight dialogue with no header caption. And with Nimble, the Nimble framework automatically does is, if you don't have a caption to drag the panel, it uses the body by default. So if you don't have a handle similar to this caption, it will automatically allow you to drag the body by default if the drag setting is enabled. Just wanted to show you some of the functionality that I'm currently testing. This has to do with, if you look at my board, it has to do with making sure all the window styles are appropriately connected to the NimbleJS equivalents. That's the functionality that I just demonstrated. These are window-based styles, and I'm making sure that they react appropriately to the Nimble equivalent. I'll be spending a little time on that this weekend, but most of my time will be spent working on a fun project of mine. This simple MatchCard game is a conversion from what was originally built in Nimble version 3, and I'm just porting it forward to version 5. Everything has gone swimmingly well, and I'll just give you a look at I'll let you look at the dialogues and the things that I've converted. This is just a title page, simple title page, just tells what it's about, a little link to the website. I also added a back panel that gives the instruction for the game, so when that original panel is flipped with this icon, you can flip it back and forth and see the instructions as well as the title. Basically, you have this is made for it to be an Adobe Phone Gap APK game. It'll install on your phone. This will be your felt table where the cards are dealt. The cards will deal face down. You pick 2 cards to find a match. If you find a match, they will remain facing. Here's an example of a simple card, of course face down. On the back of this card will be the actual face, and all the card images are stored in the image folder. But basically, it loads all the cards, stacks them, shuffles them, and then deals them onto the table, and allows you to pick 2. Once you have 2 matches, they remain. Once you've matched all the cards, the game's over, and it'll tell you how many turns it took you to complete the sequence. What can I say? Good design, great code, lots of fun. That's Nimble version 5. All I know is this. So I'm going to leave that with you this weekend. I hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm sure I will. And thank you for watching.